I am Mamta Jain madam teaching you today maths class. Our first chapter is integers. So first I will give you the introduction. So before introduction we will discuss what we have read in the previous classes. What is whole number? Whole number is denoted by W, and what is whole number? 0, 1, 2, 3, and it is called a whole number. And next is natural number. What it is denoted by N, and natural numbers are counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and dash dash dash. Now our chapter is what? Integer. So what is integer? A set of whole numbers and negative of natural numbers is called integers. It is denoted by I or Z. What I am saying? Set of whole numbers and the negative of natural numbers. So integers are set of whole numbers and the negatives of natural numbers are called integers. Understand, student? So this is denoted by I or Z. Now positive integers and negative integers. When you are getting profit, so we will get the positive sign. For profit, we will put the positive sign, and for loss, we will put the negative sign. When we deposit money in a bank, so it means positive, and when you withdraw the money from the bank, its sign should be negative. Now, students, how to draw the integers on a number line? So we have to first draw a number line denoted by a point O. On that point O we write 0, and on the right side of 0 we will write the positive integers. We will write the positive integers, and on the right side, left side of the 0 we will write the negative integers. So in this way we will draw the number line. Now the right side of the 0 are positive integers. Right side of 0 is the positive integers. Right side of 0 is positive integers, and positive integers is always greater than the negative integers, and 0 is always greater than negative integers. 0 is always greater than the negative integers but less than the positive integer. This is very important, beta. This will be used for the solving the sums. But negative integer is always less than the positive integer. Understand? I will ask a question to you. Is minus 2 is greater than 3 or less than 3? No. Minus 2 is always less than the positive integers. So minus 2 is less than 3. But the negative number which is nearest to 0 is always greater. See here, minus 1 is nearest to 0, but minus 3 is farthest to 0. So minus 1 is always greater than minus 3, but minus 1 is less than plus 1. The number, it means what? The number which is nearest to negative integers, which is nearest to 0, is always greater than the integer which is farthest. Get it, beta, my point? So what I will explain you again. Positive integers is always greater than the negative integers, and 0 is always greater than the negative integer, but 0 is less than the positive integers, and negative integer is always less than positive. So these are the measurement of the integers on the number line. On this basis we will solve the question. Now comparison of the integers. Comparison of the integers. Tell me. See here, 3 is is less than 5. Yes, 3 is on the right side of 0 and 5 is on the also the right of the 0, but it is farthest. So it is 3 is less than 5. But minus 7 is less than the 7 because I explained you before negative sign is always less than the positive sign. And here see minus 7 and minus 5. Student, you will say, Madam, 7 is greater than 5. But why minus 7 is less than what I am told you? I already explained you कि the integers, negative integers which is farthest from the 0 is always less than the integer which is nearest. So minus 7 is less than minus 5. So in this way we can compare the integers. Now how to arrange the number in the ascending and descending order? Arranging of integers in ascending and descending order. Ascending and descending order. You know better what is ascending and descending numbers. See, so arrange. I am going to give one example. 3 minus 5, 7 minus 2 and 9. Arrange this number in ascending order. What is meaning of ascending? Smallest to highest, smallest to greatest. So here, which is the smallest number here? You will say, Madam, 2. No. Here, minus 5 is the smallest number. You can give by this side or by the comma. After this, which is the smallest? Minus 2, because negative integer is always less than the positive integers. But in negative, the negative bigger number is always less than the negative greater number. So here minus 5 is less than minus 2 and minus 2 is less than 3. Then 3 is less than 7 and 7 is less than 9. So which is the smallest number here? Integer minus 5. Which is the greatest integer? Is 9. So in this way we can arrange the integers in the ascending. This is the ascending order. For descending, we form greatest to smallest. Greatest to smallest. So what is the, which is the greatest integer here? Here 9 is the greatest integers. So we will write 9 is greater than 7, 7 is greater than 3, 3 is greater than minus 2 and minus 2 is greater than minus 5. So in this way we will arrange the integer in the ascending and descending order. Understood better? Okay. Now we are going to the main thing of the integer is addition, subtraction and multiplication, division. Now some important things I am going to explain you later. Addition. The formula, when you add two positive integers, addition of two positive integers is always positive. Remember by heart. For long life it will come in till you will study, you will learn these things. So it is your base. Always learn these positive integers when add with the another positive integers is our answer is always positive. When the same sign of integers are added, we will get the same sign. Here also same sign of integers are added, we will get the same sign. So when you add one negative integers with the another negative integers, you will get the answer. We will add the integers and put the sign of minus. But when the two opposite signs are added, one positive and one negative, always subtract the integer. It is very important beta. Students are doing mistake here. So learn by heart. When the two opposite signs are added, always subtract the integer. Then what we have to do? We have to see the sign of the bigger integer. See the sign of bigger integer and put the sign of bigger integer. I will explain you by the examples. Put the sign of bigger integer or larger integer. See, I will give the one example. 3 minus 3 plus minus 2. See here. Minus addition of two same sign. Always add and put the same sign. Addition of minus minus, put the sign of minus and we will add. Okay beta. Now see here. Minus 5 when added with the plus 2. One has negative sign, another integer has the positive sign. It means two opposite signs are added. So what you have to write? Subtract the number. So we have to subtract the 2 from 5. We will get the 3. Then I have written here, put the bigger integer sign. Which is the bigger integer here? 5. It has which sign? Minus sign. So we will put minus 3. Get it better? I will again explain it. See here. 10 plus minus 3. This is positive integers. This is negative integers. One positive and one negative. Always subtract. Subtract the 3 from 10. We will get the 7. What I am explaining you? Put the bigger one sign. Here which integer is bigger? 10. It has which sign? Plus sign. Plus sign has no sign. It means it is positive sign. So we will write 7. So in this way we will do the addition of the integer. Get it better? This is very important for you. For you have to learn it by heart. Same we will do for the subtraction and the multiplication. So I will give some question to you. You will solve it. Just wait it. Do it. So, see here 3 plus minus 2, 1 is positive, 1 is negative, subtract it. 3 means out of 3 you subtract 2, you will get the 1, which is the positive big integer 3. So, answer is plus 1. Here, one same numbered integers are there and both are opposite sign. One is minus, one is plus. So, when the same integers with opposite sign, their answer is always 0. And here, this is also negative integers, also negative integer, same sign always added and put the same sign. Okay student, did you get it? Okay. So now this is the for addition. Now for multiplication I will explain you how to do. For multiplication rules you have to first learn by heart. Multiply of any two positive integers. Always you will get the positive answer. Multiply of two negative integers. Minus into minus is always you will get the plus sign. So when two quantities are multiplied or when the two integers are multiplied, their answers is always positive. When the two negative integers are multiplied, so their answer is always positive. And when we multiply one negative by one positive sign, you will get always negative. For example, 2 into 3. 2 is a positive integer, 3 is a positive integer. So 2 3s are 6. See here, minus 2 into minus 4. Here, two negative integers are multiplied. Their answer is always positive. So minus minus plus. Your answer is 8. One negative and one positive. So minus 5 into 2. 5 2s are 10. Minus multiplied by plus is always minus. So in this way you can learn it. Minus into minus is plus. Minus into plus. Minus into minus is always plus. And minus into plus is always minus. And plus into plus is always plus. In this way you can also learn. So again I am going to explain you. Two negative integer when by multiply you will always get the positive answer, and one negative and one positive when multiply integers you will get the answer minus. So when you multiply minus into minus, so you can learn by this minus minus plus in multiplication, plus minus minus in multiplication, but in addition it is different. So don't do mistakes, learn by heart and do some questions by yourself. That's much for today only. Revise it better what I have teach you today. Okay, bye bye, thank you.